to start.
You're
Just pointing out last time, now we have all the locations of the city kind of at the bottom of the page. Anything with question marks is somewhere you haven't found or discovered yet. Anything that's marked under the hidden area are places that are kind of a lot harder to get to. That's all I just wanted
Challenge
to
to
point out.
uncover all of these.
If you want to go through and try and find everything, you can try. Um,
Please no.
all right, so last week, what did you guys do? Last week, you guys, after fighting the Bargists, you guys then kind of gutted them, found out what was inside, and you found some living children, and then gave them to Stroke, who she then took to the orphanage. Afterwards, she then gave all of you guys your releases, so now you are now free to roam anywhere in at least the country of Hosha without pissing off Nethys. Empire Nethys is still does not like you, but the country here is okay with you, at least for the moment. You guys then went into the middle lower class kind of district area. You went into the Church of Abadar, where you encountered a white kobold who was in hiding, going under a fake name as Magos. His real name is Rexar. Or actually, I can't remember if it's the other way around. I'm sorry. Anyways, he begged for you guys to save him, and you guys obliged, heading back to Stroke, paying a fee to have him shipped out of the city and end up back at the Blackfish and stay there for the time being. Afterwards, you guys went to the market, did some shopping, and along the way while you were out there, you found envelopes in your pockets. You are now standing in the middle of the market with these envelopes. Oh, I also forgot. You did get this is the second envelope that you guys have collected after going to the markets. First one was given to you by Stroke. As soon as you opened that envelope, it combusted and burned all the way through. And after walking just into the markets, you didn't see how they ended up in your backpacks, but each of you now has an envelope.
This was also happening when Alden and I were arguing.
Yes. So you guys are now standing in the market. You're all conversating, arguing about when Vetner risked your life sending you into the scroll store owned by the Empire of Nethys and the vampires. So all five of you stand in the market. What would you like to do?
I opened my envelope.
You open your envelope and you unfold the letter, and as soon as you do that, it starts burning in the top left corner.
I read it really fast.
Alright, you read it fastly out loud. Or are you reading it in your head?
Am I reading it in my head?
Yeah. Are you reading it out loud to your friends?
Is there like people around us that are in the marketplace?
There's people walking past, but no one's really paying attention to you. It's just like an open space. Kind of like
I
the food
read
court.
it in a fast, hushed whisper, so they have to lean close to hear me.
It says, good job on following the first set of instructions. Now go to the last location we have. Meet me in the zoo in the upper district.
Spencer, do I have a letter in my pocket?
Everyone has one of these letters. Yes.
I want to attempt to read the letter.
You open the letter and it starts combusting. You don't know any of these words.
Yep.
You can see at the very bottom of the page there is a letter J, and that's the only one you can identify.
Is there any pictures?
No pictures.
I
Closest thing to
I
pictures
try
are some
I
runes
start
on the sides.
I'm gonna start reading the letter, guys. If we head north, we find good things and shiny things. That's all I need to know.
I think we should head north.
That is the direction we have to go.
Well, that settles it.
I'm gonna whisper to Sunbar. I have absolutely no idea where we're going. I can't read.
Sigmar looks at you and he says, "You have me fooled. I didn't believe. You're pretty good at this, Dad."
Perfect. Awesome. I'm so talented. I just
know,
like
you're like the best.
I like act like a cool guy and start like walking with like a swagger.
I know how to read.
Can I make a, can I make a check to trip Sorgon?
What, like physically trip and make him fall?
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a trip check. Make a combat maneuver. Oh, that's a 3 plus whatever that number is. What's your combat maneuver defense, Zach?
Well, it's probably way higher than that. 18.
All right, Dalton, you should see the additive like near your attack. It's CMB. You'll see.
9.
All right, yeah, it's that's 12. Yeah, no.
Oh.
You go for the trip, but he kind of jumps right over it, not noticing.
I don't even notice the leg sticking out. I just kind of jump because I thought that's how you swagger.
He's just really skipping, not even swaggering.
Ooh, that's perfect. Yeah, I like that.
Jeez. People are confused, staring at you.
That must mean fuck it, never mind.
Who's the dumb one now?
Shut up.
That must man indeed.
That must man like and retweet.
All right. So yeah, let's bounce. Why shouldn't we trust a man who sends fiery flaming letters?
I know it.
Right?
All right, so you guys want to go to the upper district and find the zoo?
Yeah.
All right.
That's my vote.
I
So-
definitely want to go to the zoo.
Yeah.
Of
course.
I like to see the elephantes.
What'd you say?
The who, what
You're a
now?
little quiet there, Madeline.
Look at the elephantes.
Elefantes? Elefantes out there? Yeah.
Isn't it that like machine that you could buy that would like blow bubbles and stuff in the air? Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Wait, I think I know what you're talking about.
I have no idea. So you guys
That's
walk
so
up.
old.
It's the middle of the day at the moment. You walk up to a large gate. 2 guards are standing there. They are letting people pass, but you can see up on the walls there's actually a large line guarding the upper district. This is the only entrance and exit to the area that most people can come in and out of. They're eyeballing all you guys, but they let you all pass in because you are not illegally passing in. And as soon as you walk through the door, you can see in front of you looks like a large sanctuary full of different types of creatures. You can see to your right there is actually a drake that is in a large steel cage, just kind of thrashing about, running around in circles. There's a pit full of crocodiles and alligators just kind of swimming together, and they're being thrown food, just eating there. You can see in the far off distance there are some giant chickens. They stand about 6 to 7 feet tall. They're walking around, hanging out. And in the top left area, you can see there are these large groups in piles of these fire snakes coiling together in balls, just rummaging around in large circles in this little pit.
Nice.
Wait, what did you say, Dalton?
What were the last animals?
Fire snakes.
Fire
Snakes.
Okay.
I want to go up to the giant chickens.
You run up to the giant chicken area, and you can see they're just walking around. They got a pretty open area, and they're just kind of running around in large circles, chasing each other.
Do they have giant poop?
What?
They have. It's
Do
not
they?
like. It's like white paint. Like giant paint cans have been dumped.
I want to go with Sagra and I want to say, what are the odds you'll jump the fence and go ride one of those chickens?
You tell me to jump the fence and ride the chicken?
I'll walk away from them.
I'm gonna
walk
jump the
very
fence
far.
and try to ride one of the chickens.
She was just asking a question.
So
Yeah.
okay, you jump the fence.
The
This
odds
is
are
like a small
100%.
little hedge, and you fall. You're gonna plunge 20 feet, so you're gonna take 2d6 of damage for falling.
That's fine.
You cast.
I won't,
Okay,
I
you
won't
can,
ride the chicken.
you can cast feather. Okay, I'll say, Madeline, you cast feather fall on him as he starts falling. So no, he doesn't take falling damage. You softly land on the ground, Sagron. And you now see
sprinting
the
to the
chickens.
chickens.
You start sprinting to the chickens.
Yes, I want to ride the
Gosh.
chicken as fast as I can.
I want you and you alone to make a perception check. It doesn't have to be high, but make it with disadvantage because you're so enticed by the chickens.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, okay. Is that mine? Yeah. Uh-oh, that's not looking good. That's not looking good either.
Okay, you just see the chickens. You keep running straight at them,
That's probably a good sign.
and you keep running. There's
Yeah.
a large group of them.
There's only chickens here, so
They're running
I'm
in
gonna keep
circles
running.
for some reason. And then
I'm gonna run in circles chasing after them.
I'm gonna roll right now. What is your defense again? Your combat maneuver defense?
It is 18.
Okay. All right. He got a 24. You're running, and you get pretty close to the chickens, and you don't see it, and you don't hear it, but everyone else from the sidelines, you see a rooster just buck him, and he flies 10 feet in the air, and he's just rolling on his side. Roll initiative, just you and the chicken, because this rooster is going to start attacking you. This is a
Just you?
giant rooster.
Okay.
You're starting
gonna be
prone
a-
on the ground.
I can't wait for him to roll a 1 on initiative versus the chicken.
Oh. Might as
That's your
well.
initiative.
Oh,
All right. So you're prone. All right. Chicken gets to go first. Chicken's not too far away. This giant rooster is gonna open up its wings, and it's gonna charge, and it's gonna take a pounce attack at you.
That's
So
okay.
it's gonna get all of its attacks off with a charge attack. So 1, 2, 3. All right. First one's a peck attack. That's gonna deal. All right. That's gonna be That's an 18, a 20, and an 18. Do all those hit?
What was it? Sorry. 2018 and 20?
18, 20, 18. Yeah.
Yeah, all those hit.
Okay. The first one's a D6.
I don't think I had mage armor on still. I don't think I was playing
That's
the last session, but I don't know
5.
how many hours passed between then and now. So I don't know. Because I had mage armor on, and yeah.
That's 12 damage to you, Zach.
Oh, that's fine. I'm
Okay.
gonna ride this damn
Oh,
chicken.
that's fine.
Currently on the ground, everyone is on the sidelines. You're a couple 100 feet away watching this rooster maul your friend by himself. Sunvar did not jump in with you. He is on the sidelines.
Mhm.
I
All
feel
right.
a little bad.
Sagran,
Yeah,
it is your
Sunvar,
turn.
Sunvar's gonna jump in, but you know he gonna jump in a little late here. So
All right, Madeline, I think you get Featherfall once per day, right?
That's correct.
So Sunvar is just gonna plummet the 20 feet and take 2d6
Uh,
damage.
no, Sunvar has wings. He can fly. Thank you.
Does he?
Yeah,
never mind.
Sunvar's
He
got
can?
wings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
then-
Sunvar
then
got
he
wings.
flies. He
can fly.
All right, he can fly with fly movement then. All right.
Yeah, he
flies.
fly with fly movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like, wait a second.
Yeah, he sprouted wings ever since we leveled up.
Okay, he flies to you. I'll
And,
say he will be there this turn, but he won't be able to take an action. because fly movement is busted. He flies. He's ready in combat right next to you.
Sweet.
All right. So he's there. It's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna get up,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna cast mage armor.
Okay. You cast Mage Armor on yourself. That'll be your turn, right?
Y'all.
All right. It is now the rooster's turn. The rooster's gonna look at you, and you can understand him. So he says,
Oh yeah.
"Stay away from my women. They're mine. Stay away." And he starts opening.
I
his
will ride
clothes up.
them.
That's what you said.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh.
No. No.
What in God's name?
Take another.
Just for clarification, I'm very far away. I don't want to be a part of this.
You're
I'm about
all
to
far-
drink.
You're all far away. You're all just watching. While this is fighting, everyone else make a perception check.
Oh gosh. Is there a crowd forming? Can I get side
is a
bets
crowd.
on who?
There
Can I
are
get side bets on who wins?
You can see. Oh, I'll let you
That's
say
a
this.
great idea.
Let's see your perception rolls, and I'll see what happens.
I've done it before. Though arm wrestling against the Black Knight didn't turn out quite like I planned that time.
That was so funny.
Okay, I'll say Elijah is the only one who doesn't even notice a fight's happening. He's just standing by the Drake. Jesse, what's your roll here?
I'm looking for perception.
All right.
10.
Okay, that's 12. All right. 12. All right, you should. Yeah, you'll see the fight at least, and you'll hear people kind of screaming. There's dragon folk standing around watching as you're getting mauled.
As I'm getting mauled?
No, Zach is
as
getting
I'm getting
mauled.
mauled.
Holden, you can see that there is a man who is missing a leg who looks kind of like a homeless war veteran. And he looks like he's screaming, "All right, I got bets on the rooster. Bets on the chicken. I'll double anything if you win."
Oh, dude.
Max out will take is 150 gold.
You.
I put 150 gold on
150 on the chicken.
If
150 on chicken? You actually want to bet chicken? All right, I'll write this down.
I put 150 on soccer.
All right, 150. It is. All right, and Madeline's for Zach. All right, Holden, where do you want to bet?
yeah, now that Sunbar's down there, I'm absolutely betting against the chicken, and I'll drop 150 on that.
All right. All right, we'll give that to Sunvar. No, you're Vetner. And Dalton, I'll let you bet. Do you want to bet on either one or no?
Honestly, I don't think I should because I'm so far away. I kind of feel bad.
All right, you're gonna watch the Drake. The Drake's hanging out. It looks just like the Drake that you guys fought. That I have in captivity here. All right, so it's round 2. It's the Drake's turn. Drake is going to the
Rooster?
the rooster is going to
God, I'm
take.
fighting a Drake all of a sudden.
He's gonna take
Wow.
He's a really good rapper.
He's gonna take a tier 2 vital.
Also a
strike against
pedophile.
you.
What?
What?
If
That's
assuming those are serious questions, he had some questionable experiences with Millie Bobby Brown when she was not of age. But
all
go
right.
sorry.
Zach, what is your? Okay, he rolled a 19.
He does not hit.
He doesn't hit. All right.
Nope.
He took his vital strike and he misses. That's his turn. He ends it. He wasted that. All right, it's you and Sunbar. You're now here together.
Sweet. All right. What are the other chickens doing besides this rooster?
They're swarming around in circles off in the distance.
I'm just going to yell at them. You stay right there until I'm done with this rooster.
You hear them all balk. They're like, "What's that mean? Is he going to hurt us?" That's all you hear.
No. And then I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna create pit underneath the rooster.
All right. Go ahead and create pit. We'll roll a safe for you.
I believe create pit will be just a cast, and they have to make a reflex save. So what is it? 10 plus 2 plus my
got a-
charisma.
Yeah, what was that
So
number?
12.
He got a 20.
He beats it barely. It was 18. And then Sunvar is just gonna pounce from the air, just right on top of him.
Okay. He will pounce.
Yep.
All right. Go for it. Make your rolls.
Sunvar is attack again. Oh, right. Let me do that. Oh, right, okay. I need to add that.
All three of those will hit the guy.
Sick mode, dude. Alright. One of those, and then... Oh. There we go. Alright, so... the 3, 4, 5 damage normal, and then 12 damage ice.
He is still alive.
And then 12 on top of the normal damage, so yeah, 20.
He's still alive.
That's okay, I'm gonna take down this rooster.
It's cock.
I hope you live, but it'd be a little funny if you didn't.
Please die.
Rooster?
A friend dies, and this random homeless man becomes rich off of the bets.
You
Oh,
see, all
that'd be
right.
so funny.
It is. Is that your whole turn? Are you done, Zach?
I'm assuming the chicken's right next to me.
Yes.
I am going to risk it, and I'm just going to move 30 feet back.
All right.
Or 20, yeah, 30 feet.
He's gonna take a bite at you. All right. He got a 21 on that.
Yeah, that does it.
All right. I'm gonna roll damage, and because this is the second time he hits you with a bite attack, you're gonna have to make a fortitude save.
Oh, interesting.
Roll a perception check right now to understand why.
Oh, my God. So many rolls.
Yeah, -2.
I thought I accidentally clicked that. That's the perception. And... God. Summoner's Fortitude suck. God!
Fortitude fails. All right. All right. So first off, you're gonna take 5 damage, and then let me read the rules on this.
Uh-oh.
Blah 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 blah. All right. Your perception passes. This is not just a rooster. You don't know what this is, but it has a lizard-like scaly undercoat around its neck. Its legs are kind of dragon-ish like a lizard. This is a cockatrice. You...
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
You feel your body
Not for him.
hardens, and you turn to stone.
Well,
Interesting.
You are a frozen statue right now. You are not conscious.
Well,
That's
luckily,
really
I
bad.
do have a feat, I believe. Let me check out my feat real quick. Yeah. Yep. So, let's see. If I'm knocked unconscious, remains for a number... Yep. So, Sunvar gets to stay there for 5 rounds.
Okay. So now it's Sunvar versus the cockatrice. All right, that was the attack of opportunity. You ran off. It's now the cockatrice's turn. The cockatrice is going to turn to face Sunvar. and he's going to take a full round of attacks against him. That's a 15, 17, and then that's a 14. Those are bad rolls.
Yeah, they all miss.
All right, he misses all
Were they any of
attacks.
19?
No.
Okay, yeah, they all miss. Well, Sumbar is obviously going to attack as well.
Okay.
Oh. Those aren't good rolls either.
The 16 will hit, but the other two won't.
Oh, well, at least one hits.
Better than nothing.
Wow.
Sunvar finished the cockatrice.
Oh! He bites it and ice starts to make it stone, but ice. And then he slams it on the ground and shatters to pieces.
It shatters to bits. You now have there's a dead cockatrice exhibit in the zoo. You are now still frozen to stone.
Nice,
You
nice.
sit there for a little bit. And Sunvar is freaking out. Sunvar has, I'm gonna guess, 4 more rounds. So it's like, how many seconds is that? That's 20,
Like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Sunvar
30
is
seconds
going
of
to
actions. What do you think? he
pick
can
up
do?
my stony form and he's going to put me on one of the chickens.
Jeez. Okay. He picks
It's
you up.
it's what he would have
He's-
wanted.
He's rushing your body to the chickens,
Yeah.
who are also just female cockatrices. They're just smaller in size. And they're all freaking out, and they're all just still running in circles. He's gonna have to make a...
It's the
Let's
most
make it
important
an
role of this entire
acrobatics
campaign.
check to see if he can get you onto their back.
Okay, acrobatics. I'm this invested, I might as well.
Bye, Sagra.
Ooh. That's not terrible.
Sorry.
Roll the opposed check. I'll actually turn off the
Bless
GA
you.
roll so you can see it. It's just gonna
That one
be...
kind of attacked me out of nowhere.
It's just gonna be a +1 to whatever this.
Just like that
D4 is.
cockatrice.
You see
Oh.
a stone Sagaron is placed onto the back of the cockatrice, and it just keeps running around with him on there, and Sunvar disappears.
Yes!
What?
Yeah, pay up, old man. Cockatrice is dead.
He gives you your three. Each of you get your 300 gold. Madeline and Holden.
Yeah.
Jesse, sadly, he does not. He keeps your 150 gold. And he says, "All right, I'm
Roll to
closing up
pickpocket
shop.
the man.
You want to slide a hand in him?
Yeah.
All right, you can try to slide a hand him. He's very aware right now, so it's.
I'd
gonna
like
be
to go
disadvantage.
invisible.
You ways to keep waiting. All right, you're invisible, so you can roll with advantage instead because they literally cannot see you.
23.
He's got a roll perception check against that. This is just a stupid human
Was
stats.
that your,
Oh, wait.
was that your advantage?
That was my advantage roll. Hang on.
Yeah, that was his-
23.
Yeah.
He got a 17. You pickpocket him. I mean, I'm gonna roll a D100 because you're just grabbing handfuls of coins.
Oh.
I like to think of like
It's two
Jesse here.
D100s. It's this combined, so it's that much is what you got out of him.
Oh,
Jesse,
okay.
I like to
6
think
plus.
that it's like thieving, like in RuneScape when you pickpocket somebody, like you know, like you can just like take back like handfuls of their stuff. That's what
Yeah,
you
he
just
just-
did right there.
He just turns around, stuns me, and like tries to call the guards. Yeah.
And there you go. So the body of Sunvar is still riding on the back of a chicken right now. You guys feel there's something in all of your back pockets. What would you guys like to do?
Well, what is it that I find in my pocket?
You find another envelope.
Oh man.
Guys,
Not more cockfights.
I don't think he's happy with us.
Is there one in my back pocket, even though I'm a stone?
You can't check, but yes, there was one already put in there.
Awesome.
Before you jumped in the pit, it was placed in there.
What?
Oh, I would have never noticed that.
All right, let's read the letter.
Is my
then.
amulet also stone, Spencer?
All your possessions you wear and yourself are stone.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So no one can just take things off your body.
Thank goodness.
So you're
Someone
not
would
really
take that.
dead, but you're not alive. You're petrified. This is you're stone to skin to stone. It functions as
In
a
there.
spell. It's up to your friends if they want to save you. So you guys have the letter. Vetner, you open it.
Yeah.
You open the letter, and it says, "Have Remy sit on the bench next to the fire snakes." Jay.
Hey.
Do I hear Holden saying this?
Yeah. Hey. You read your letter. Does it say the same thing?
Read my letter.
It says, "Have Remy sit on the bench next to the fire snakes." Jay.
I say, okay, I'm gonna go sit on the bench, but someone has to go get Sauron.
Well, I mean, in theory, we don't have to, but
You guys do see that there are animal handlers at the zoo walking around, and they just look like distraught seeing the sight of the cockatrices being ridden by a statue.
What the fuck?
It's quite funny.
This is awesome.
okay.
He died
So-
in the thing he loves.
Well, it's not dead per se. But I
He's also not
will.
alive.
I had
What?
one goal in mind, and I
What's
completed
the-
the one goal.
Ooh, that is not close enough for me to do that.
You guys can see there is one of these guys. He's in kind of that zoo attire where he's got that sun hat and he's wearing all brown, kind of like the Steve Irwin look. But he has a large fluffy mustache, and he's a human who's taking care of the cockatrices. And you hear him kind of grumble something under his breath, and you can see there is some sort of gun on his back, and he's about to jump into the pit with the cockatrices.
Hey, that's weird. Are you about to go kill more of those cockatrices?
He looks at you and he says, "Well, I'm probably about to shoot that statue on the back of one of my little creatures there. Probably shatter it. That'll be the best option. Save it."
You know, honestly, that sounds
Statue lives matter.
pretty pretty strange to me. If you could actually, I think that statue is beautiful and would like it for my personal collection. So if you could bring it,
Boy, are you one of them weird people collectors?
okay.
We got some of them weird people collectors here in the Upper District. These, you see some of those statues out in those higher manors areas. Those usually aren't just made by people. They're usually used cockatrices and slaves that they like to keep around. Are you one of them freaks like these dragonkin up here who do that with people?
They always keep naming their furniture after children and buying them from each other. Weird.
Exactly. This boy knows what I'm talking about.
All right.
Look, I don't mind it, but we usually charge a fee at such a thing, okay?
Just to wrangle one of those cockatrices closer
We're
to
gonna
me.
put down the cockatrice, and you're gonna have to pay up for also damages of the rooster being killed. Those are not easy to get.
Well, we'll worry about that later. But there's no need
All
to
right,
kill
if it's
another.
later, then I guess I'm gonna break the statue. And he
No,
starts
no, no, no,
shuffling.
no, 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 no.
Okay, okay.
Oh
Look.
god. No, got a word.
There's no need to kill another one. Just wrangle the cockatrice close enough to me, and I will levitate
Boy,
the
I don't want to
statue
be a
up
piece
out
of
of it.
stone, do you?
No, but you take care of these things, don't you?
We put them down when we have to. These things are
That
wild
sounds like a
monsters.
very expensive business practice for a zoo.
Boy, we let these things roam in this large area and try not to hurt anybody. The people who pay for them to be in here are mostly the rich dragonkin. It's mostly the wife of the Red Dragon Emperor who pays for this exhibit. She's the one who keeps it flooded with all these little monsters she likes to come around and look at. Now, either you pay for the replacement of a rooster and also the one I'm about to kill, or I'm just taking out the statue right here and now.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's 250 per one of these that you killed.
Then you made some money.
Yeah, but I bet Sawground's got the money for it.
You're right. You should tell him.
I have some shinies.
We can give him 300 from Sawground.
Did you say that if I save that statue, he'll give me 300 per one of these?
No, no, actually.
Oh, well,
She
I'm not
was
talking about you,
referring-
boy. I'm talking about the statue. If that statue's
She
got some
was-
money on it, I mean, I'm more than willing to help out.
If we can get the statue, that person will pay you 300.
Now, I don't function in the specialty of turning these things back into human form. All that I can promise is that I'll get you a statue.
You know how they turn back?
Usually there's some of the elves, if you go down around them, they got some odd potion maker people. They usually do some odd rituals. They're good to talk to sometimes.
Okay, good to know.
Usually a woman whose husband may have been turned to stone, usually they'll steal the statue, bring it down to elf people, then elf people turn them back to human, and then they flee the city. That tends to be how it happens.
Huh. Why don't the elf people ever just, like, tell people how to make the cure for the stone sickness?
Well, how else are they gonna make some extra cash?
Those fuckers. Those slimy.
Anyways,
Brilliant.
I
I
need
would
a
do it
promise of where this money's coming from, or else I'm not saving the statue. If the
How
red,
much do you need total?
you said you'd give me the extra 300 per head, so I need 600 gold.
I said 300 if the statue became human, he would give me.
I just need 250. If you at least give me 250 per one, I'll probably do it.
I like to think that this entire time they're arguing, I'm still riding the cockatrice.
You are still on the back. I don't know how, but you
I would
are.
like to say 400 for both.
You want to make a diplomacy check?
Yes.
All right, make a diplomacy check. I'll make a will save against that. And I'll just outright roll. This is going to add a +4 to his roll. He fails. Great. He looks at you, and he's going to say 450, and we'll have a deal.
425 in the middle.
You're pushing it. Make a roll with disadvantage. Jesus, they're high. Okay. He got a 16. All right, he looks at you and says, "Fine, 425."
Alright. I look at Holden. I said, "You give 150, and I'll cover the rest."
You see, he jumps into. He doesn't jump into the pit. He looks at you guys and he just holds his hand out. He's like, "All right, once the money's in my hand, I'm in there working for you."
Alright.
I give him 275.
All right, he takes it.
I'll give him the 150. The rest.
Alright, and he takes it and says, "Much obliged, bosses." And then he jumps into the pit. You see him run off with his kind of crude pistol gun. It's not really a pistol. It's like a poorly made rifle. It's mostly pipe. And he runs up to the cockatrice, and he just slowly inches up to it. And he just starts kind of scattering feed, like chicken feed on the ground. And you see the chickens start running up. And the one with Sagron on the back just kind of gets a little too close to him. Slowly, and you see Sagron just kind of sways violently left and right as it walks. And then you just hear, and then you just see the cockatrice falls over, and then he just drags the stone corpse off to like a side area, and he just waits for you guys to come to him.
Well, I'm gonna go sit on the bench while they're dealing with that.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to come with me because I can't carry him by myself.
Dalton, I'll say you're hereby. You're just now noticing all this is happening.
Okay. And then can I teleport back after?
Teleport where?
Back to the Drake after I help?
Okay, yeah, you help move the body, I guess. Where are you helping him to?
I don't know. Where do I need to put him?
Alright, hold on. Where are you having him drag him to?
You know, that's a great question. I didn't think this far.
He just looks at you. The guy looks at you and he says, the zookeeper, and he says, "Remember, just go to the elves. They'll be the ones to help you out here."
Yeah, well, Eli, if you want to stay here with the Drakes, I'll get Rio to help me take him down to the...
Don't worry about it.
We don't have arms.
We'll go... I'll go with somebody, and we'll take him to the elves to see about getting him cured.
Jesse, are you with them, or are you gonna go with Madeline?
Don't exactly know though. I guess I'm with him, so I can help with carrying the body back.
Okay.
Yo,
You all
I'm
are
about to
working on the
ride
body.
more things. That's awesome.
Remy, because you're all by yourself, jump in the one-on-one with me. You're the only one who gets to hear this.
Oh.
Bye.
So you sit on the bench, and seconds later, it is a human man sits next to you. He is covered in tattoos head to toe. He is bald, and he looks like he is extraordinarily jacked. And he looks at you and he says, "Much obliged to meet a former member of the Erudite Embers, Miss Remy. Your sister said we could come to an agreement if you helped me."
What do you need help with?
"Well, I hear you're working for some dangerous people, and you need help getting into somewhere to steal a very specific object."
On.
What'd you say?
They go on.
And he says, "Well, my name is Joestar. I've been around for many years in this city as the leader of the Thieves Guild. Though recently times have changed, I've been displaced from my former position and exiled from my group. I want back into it, and I want back to being head of my group again. And I need your friends and yourself to help me with that." So I'll give you a little information about this job. In the old mines in the slums, that's where the thieves' headquarters is located. And in those mines is also tunnels that lead underneath into the the Black Dragon's Keep, where you all need to get into. The Black Dragon Cathedral in Tiamat. So, I will lead you through those tunnels if you go into them initially to kill the one who's taken my place.
Basically, kill the thieves guild leader,
Yes.
and then you'll help us get into the cathedral.
Yes. I'll say it was a little odd also, it seems. The one that came and kicked me out was a Tengu that we had banished beforehand. And we sent him to Korgas, and he was supposed to live in the sewers for the rest of his days. And we even cursed him to never have his voice again. He was a trained expert.
What are you talking about?
He was a trained expert in mimicry and transforming the way he looked, and even just he was a great worshipper of the demon Lamashtu. There's been some children going missing in the port district, I've also noticed, and I believe he has something to deal with that. I very much appreciate taking over the Thieves Guild again and keep that from happening anymore.
What does this Tengu look like?
Well, he's not your normal Tengu. Well, if you just looked at him, he'd look like anybody else, but his dead giveaway is that he has a long red nose.
I'd be more than happy to kill that Tengu for him. For you.
Alright,
We've met him before.
that's good to hear. I gotta warn you, though. I believe he's working with cultists. Some odd chain woman found in the port district who's been hiding at a candle factory of sorts. We don't know what they're up to, but apparently they're working together for something.
He's working with the cultist, and that person is a woman in the candle factory.
Yes. Yeah, he's working. This is me just talking. He is working with. The Tengu is working with the woman that Holden and Jesse saw in the candle factory in the basement, who's leading a cult down there. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Joestar.
Joseph.
Alright, I and my friends will accept the proposition. What's our next steps?
Well, prepare as best you can, and I'll be hiding out at least in the inn in the Elven district. I'll be staying there until you're ready. Come get me, and then I will lead you at least to the Thieves Guild in the slums. And then from there, once the job's finished, I'll take you up to the Black Dragon Cathedral.
Okay. Will you participate in the killing of your previous leader?
I am not able to due to the code. If I kill
Okay.
any fellow thief, well, the ones who may be guarding him, then I would be labeled as a traitor amongst my people. But
I'm assuming you.
hiring killers from outside, that's fully legal.
Okay, so if they know we're working with you, it's okay.
More than likely, yeah. I just cannot participate in any of the fighting.
Gotcha. So your comrades aren't going to kill us for killing the leader.
If anything, they might try to come after me. So long as I survive standing there and watching him die, I will take my place back as leader of the gang.
Alright. I
Alright.
have to go tell my comrades about this, but I am pretty sure they will say okay to this.
That sounds good to me. Alright. Well, I'll go back to the Elven District and hide out there. See ya.
We'll be joining you soon. We got a friend who's at Stone. I point over to Cybro.
Oh, tell old Alfie that I say hello.
Alright, we'll do.
And you're looking right at him, and he just vanishes from existence.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Alright, we can go back over there.
Okay.
hello,
Oh.
we're back.
We're just talking about how Bill's a Catholic.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And Steve lives just down the road from Jesse.
Steve, I don't
Yeah.
know who Steve is.
He's
Yeah.
taking over for Bill.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, interesting. He lives in Mount Juliet area, or Gladeville-ish.
Yep. No, he's like on Central Pike.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, so I'll say it'll be a little bit before you catch up with them, Madeline, because you're running to meet them. You guys are now dragging the stone corpse of Sagron to the elves.
Don't say corpse.
Yeah,
God.
corpse is a strong word.
Yeah.
The stone body of
Thank you.
the very cold, not moving or living stone
I
body.
knew you were
of-
gonna do that.
of
I
Sunvar
fucking knew.
into the Elven District. As you guys move him into there, you can make out a couple of things that actually catch your eye. Let me do this. Select this. Shoot. GM overlay. We're gonna kill that, and then we're gonna make this
That being Sauron.
circle layer. Alright,
Oh no.
jeez. Alright, so you can see shoot, I did the wrong one. Oh well. Crap. This is the right one. There we go. That's the elf location. You can see quite a number of things there.
Are we supposed to see the hidden one?
Nope, and I accidentally revealed it. Oh well. Oh well. You at least know that's there,
Write that
but you
down.
still don't know where that is. So good luck finding it.
Okay.
You have no
I'll just
way
ask
to
this
get...
one.
You can just ask people around about that. And
Where's
everyone
the
freak out.
Temple of Krampus for the Christmas guy?
Where's the Krampus guy?
Is that John Krampus?
Where is
John?
Mr. Krampus?
I knew it. I was about to do that.
Alright, there you go.
Um,
Alright, so as you walk into the district, most of the elven area is not kind of like the rest of the city you've seen so far. There are no stone walls or anything like that, although there are large redwood and sequoia trees planted all over the place here.
Question.
Answer.
I meant to do something back at the zoo.
Okay.
Can we make that happen or no?
You're helping carry the body, or you can say I forgot and just shove the body onto Rio and let him deal with it by himself, and you can run over to the zoo.
Man.
I'll help.
Okay, and you can go after as long as you remember.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys are hauling the stone body into the Elven District.
Am
The
I there yet?
buildings here are... What'd you say? No, not
Am I
yet.
there yet?
Not yet. You're going to be a little after them. Most of the buildings here are not actually stone or wood. They're made of hide skins and tents. It seems very kind of Indian or Native American, per se, to just how this all is kind of laid out. You can see that there are stone statues kind of laid out around the area. One is a large stone statue made... it points to the sun. It is a woman with long kind of yellow hair. It's painted with some kind of paints. She wears a long red dress, and at her feet you can see that there are two smaller statues. One to her right is a little girl with fiery red hair and a bow, and the one to the left is actually what looks like kind of like a small drake made out of plants. You can see that there's also farther into this area, there's a specified kind of looking inn. It's just a couple tents with a little bar at the center, at the base of one of these redwood trees. Some of the limbs grow overhead a little bit thicker to block out the sun or any rain or anything that could come. At the center of this area, there is actually what seems to be a large looking manor of sorts. Um, it's made out of a lot of hide skins, the bones of dead creatures, some sort of giant looking creature that would be dead. It's now covered in all these kind of tanned hide skins and such. Um, there's a little market. There's an odd looking kind of tent that's purple. And it looks like it has a little potion sign on the side. And there's a couple more traditional shops, like a little wand shop and then a hunting store. Where would you like to go while you're carrying your little friend?
By the way, Spencer, I'm playing Limbo in Limbo.
Okay.
In case that helps.
Okay, that's fair. I'll say you're not completely gone. Your mind and your senses are active, so you can feel things and you're aware of what people are doing. You just don't really have control to cast spells or focus.
I'd like to ask a local um, for directions to whoever knows how to make the healing potion for such a problem as we have.
You walk up to the nearest, I guess, I'll say it's an elvish lady. You walk up to her, and she looks at you and she says, "You look familiar. Who are you?" And then I'll tell you where you can get the cure at.
Hello, I'm a traveler, a visitor around here. We came over on a ship. You know, the wars, the conflict in the south, it's just crazy. So we,
Mm-hmm.
you know, trying to get away from that.
I got you. Did you? What's your name? You say it was Vetna?
No, actually, I didn't say that. It's
Okay. Can roll a bluff check because you did say your name. And it's with
wait,
disadvantage because you said your name. Yeah.
I don't
Did I
think he
say
said his name.
Did he?
He said I'm a traveler.
Never mind. You're a traveler. You did not say your name. Okay.
okay.
Then you don't got to roll bluff check at all. She's just stupid.
Okay. That's good because I don't have charisma. Um, yeah, my name is Ben.
You said Ben. You can still make a bluff check.
Yes.
It won't be disadvantaged though. It's she'll
Uh,
just. I mean, she won't call you out on it if you roll badly. She's just gonna be like, "That's weird," but okay.
is basically right down the middle. It's a flat 13, by the way. I've got no charisma.
Okay, she's gonna make a perception check. She got a 23. She goes, right.
She don't
it's
believe you.
Ben. Okay. Anyways, I would go to the market and talk to some people there. It's one of those shops. Have fun.
Yeah. Danke. Dankeschön. So, we'll carry the body of our friend to the market, looking for the potion seller.
Okay. You can see that the purple little kind of looking place tent has a little picture of a potion on the side of it. And I'll guess you guys walk in there because that's probably the closest thing to a potion place you'll get. So you walk in there with the stone Sagron, and the elven woman kind of hears a clatter as you all walk in, and she turns around and she says, one of these again. Okay. So we're going to need to cure this child. What did he do? Was he kidnapped? Was one of those freaks in the upper district using him as some sort of just display to keep on for their dragon folk? What happened here?
9. This one was just unfortunate and fell over at the zoo. You know how kids are these days. Just
She looks at you, and then she looks at Sagrad, and then she's like, he's at least 45.
Hey, I'm a half elf. Wow,
You know.
ages.
He only aged is about half the speed of a human still, but he is at least 45. He'd know better.
You didn't factor in my
Is he okay?
We haven't found a healer who can really give us a straight answer on that yet. We've taken him to a few different, but it's they all say the same thing. Like physically, he's healthy, but he just does stuff sometimes. It's hard to tell.
Does he have odd? I don't know what to do for you. I apologize. Well, we run low on the ingredients we usually need for cases such as these, so it would not be cheap unless you're willing to go get them yourself.
What type of ingredients would you require?
We're going to need the tail of a fire snake, a tooth of a drake, and the gullet of a cockatrice.
Right. Yeah.
Else, you can check out 500 gold to save your friend here.
500.
Still worth it.
She starts looking at Sagron's body, and she says, "Well, I'm no expert here, but we can't pull the coins out of his pocket. I can definitely see his coin pouch right here is quite full of stuff." Do you understand what I'm saying here, boy?
I do.
Maybe you don't put any payment down, and we just curse is coming off. I just take a little bit off
For
of
his
him,
sake,
and we call
let
it
me
even.
go see if they've still got that cockatrice up at the zoo.
I can't hold on to this body here. This is not my problem. If anyone comes to buy him, I'll just hand him off.
I'll leave my associate here to look after him while I'm gone.
Who? Learn or Leonardo?
Leonardo, not the bird.
You leave Jesse by himself there.
Yeah, stay right here. I'm gonna go look for a dead bird.
Jesse, do you want to wait?
Not really.
You're in the hut alone with her. Ventnor has run off. Do you want? She looks at you and she says, "We could just make this deal right now. I'll just take the coins out of the pocket, and he'll be nice and healthy again."
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So she grabs one of there's a little shelf in the back that's kind of trapped behind some kind of casing.
Am I there yet?
You're walking in as this is starting. Ventnor, you've walked
Is
up
her
for
name Alfie?
Dawn. This is Alfie. You say hello, Alfie.
Say hi, Alfie. Joestar says hello.
The elf gets very scared at this. She just jumps and she says, How do you know my name? Wait, who says hello?
Joestar.
Joestar. Joestar. Ah, yes, I missed that boy. Is he alive and well? I heard he lost everything a couple days ago, thanks to some ruckus with an old mate of his.
Yeah, we're gonna try to help him out, but we need our friend back. before we
Ah,
can do
well,
that.
good on you. You know, we need more good people like him in the world. I mean, he does sometimes he does kill, but only for the rightest of reasons. Take money from the rich and give to us. You know.
Right.
Anyways,
Like
let's
Robin
get this
Hood.
potion administered. And she puts her hand right wherever your coin pouch is, Sagron. And then she just kind of takes a balm and pours the potion over you and kind of rubs it into your skin, kind of like it's a lotion. And
Like
she
your
kind of
balm.
starts kind of at your belly, and then as it rubs over you, your skin turns back to flesh there. And so she rubs to where your pocket is, where your gold is kept. And then she just grabs 500 gold pieces, and then she continues rubbing it over the rest of your body until you're human, or you're flesh again.
We could have just done that.
Wait, what'd
If
you
I like
you
to
had
think it's
the-
just like normal lotion.
It's not normal lotion.
I like to think it though.
Vetner, you've walked out of the room. Dalton, did you leave too with him, or what did you do?
Am I done caring?
Yeah, you're done carrying.
Okay. Then yeah, I left. I'm
All
back
right, you
with the
leave.
trip.
You run to the drink. What do you want to do here?
Oh my gosh. Yes. I have 4 cooked eagle legs. I want to feed them to him.
Okay. You're gonna reach in through the iron bars and try and feed him an eagle leg.
No. I'm gonna take 4 eagle legs and just kind of toss them in there. I'm not gonna. I ain't dumb.
All right, so you just chuck one at a time to him.
Yeah.
And while he's in his large cage, he crawls over, and then he eats the eagle leg, and then you kind of see this little light invigorates in his eyes, and then he points his head up, and then he just lets out this blast of electricity that that shocks the whole cage and everything around it, and then he looks at you wagging his tail for more.
Okay. Next thing I want to do is cast Speak with Animal.
You cast Speak with Animal,
And
and he looks at you and he says,
oh.
"Man flesh, feed me more of this bird meat."
I tell him, I'll feed you as much as you should be feeded, and I'll let you free if you agree to join our party and let me ride you occasionally.
He looks at you and he says, "Deal."
What?
He says, "Deal."
Oh my gosh. I cast heat metal on the lock,
I
and then I
want
want to.
you. Okay,
Huh?
you cast heat metal on the lock. The lock, I'll let you know. The way that heat metal works is that it doesn't damage the item that you heat up. It damages the items around it. So if it was made of wood, like the rest of the cage around the lock, that would burn off. But this is a steel on steel thing.
Okay, let me figure something out.
So you cast heat metal, it would just warm it up a little bit. Also,
And
you're
make it
doing this in
malleable?
public, in front of people. It won't make it malleable, no.
Okay, well. Man. Can anyone help me?
The only person nearby you see is Vetner, and he is by the cockatrice exhibit trying to talk about getting more cockatrice body parts.
No, I'll just smack the lock as absolutely hard as I can.
In public?
Yeah, and then I want Drigger to take a swing at it. After.
Jeez! Okay, that's a lot of hits. It's a pretty hefty lock. Both of you guys make attack rolls against it to see if you hit it hard enough to break it.
Oh.
15 plus 7, and then that's a 19 and a 17 for Drigger. Jeez, it's so high. That's like a plus a 12 in each. Jeez, it's gonna hurt. Drigger's gonna break it. Drigger's
Yeah.
gotta roll damage against it, and the lock's health is at least 11.
11?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Drigger's gonna break this, no problem.
Oh, jeez, I don't like this. Okay.
1d10 plus 13.
He don't even need to
Trigger
roll.
headbutts the door. The door caves in. You see, everyone just sees you do this. The guards, the zookeepers and guards, guards aren't nearby. It's just zookeepers, just guys in orange shirts looking like Steve Irwin. They look and they're like, "Oh no, get the guards, get the guards!" And they're they're booking it. And you just hear this laughter because you still have Speak with Animal on, and you just see this drake just rushes out of the cage and then just leaves you in the dust, not coming to you, and it starts taking off in the air. You look up, and you watch as the drake flies off. You can see there's another larger black speck in the sky. And you wait for a second, and you see that this larger black speck intercepts the blue speck of the drake. And you see both of them start tumbling down towards the earth. And you watch as it gets closer and closer. On the outside portion between the two walls right here, that's where you can see a massive black dragon has intercepted the drake, throwing it down to earth, and it's ripping its throat out. And you see the drake's life leaves its eyes as it's crashed into the ground, as this massive black dragon just starts taking off again.
Killed it.
What he gets for being a dick.
I'll say, the blue drake was lying to you. He would not have helped you at all.
Aw. I just wanted to ride him. I didn't even want him in battle. This is sad.
You know,
just
your
wanted to
alarms are
bust out,
starting to
dude.
go off. You hear a horn is blown. And you hear guards are starting to come your way, Elijah. What do you want to do?
I hop on Drigger and I start looking at out of the city. Peace out, y'all. I'll be waiting in the woods.
There's only one way in and out of this district. It's right here where Vetner is.
I'm riding on like 800-pound dinosaur. I think I'll be good.
You're making a good point. I'll say there is a wall of guards forming at the gate entrances. You're running towards it. Make a
Can I
combat
spell?
maneuver roll for Drigger with advantage to charge through these people, because he's like got bonuses also to charge and stuff.
Okay.
I think he gets a natural +4 bonus to all charge actions he ever makes too, on top of whatever it is.
And what kind of roll is it?
It's C and B, so it'll be that
Okay.
number +4.
Don't you mean +9?
It'll be
Oh, wait, no,
whatever
that's
the
the
number it is,
ability.
+4 plus a D20.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's a 20. It's a 32, isn't it?
18
No,
plus
31.
13.
Ah, jeez. Okay, you see the guards stand there at the gate. They're forming kind of a palisade, a shield wall, and Drigger literally just yeets like 6 of these guys in the air as you charge through. You've gotten through the first line of defense. Everyone who's in the elf area can hear the commotion, and you can kind of see off in the distance Drigger is running with Elijah on his back. Holden, Vetner is very aware of what's going on. You just saw Drigger just run off with Elijah on his back away, charging through guards. Anybody want to do anything to help or anything?
You don't
I'm so
have.
far
I'll
away.
help. Oh wait.
No, I got myself in this situation. I'll just chill in the woods.
Never be seen again.
So you've made it through the first set of guards. I'll say you can either take the route this way where the Drake landed, or you can go kind of through the front gates. You can kind of go up into here through the water and try and swim out. Or you can go in through the gates. You know one of these two ways. Which way would you like to try?
I'll go to the Drake, but I didn't see where you clicked.
Okay, it's this way. So you come, here, let me, that might be why it's not showing. So you'll come out of the gate here, you run around the side to this little tower, and there you can see the corpse of the Drake is sitting there as you're passing it. You can do anything with it if
Take
you
its
want,
teeth.
but you'll waste time if you don't.
I'll just put it all in my inventory.
The whole Drake?
The whole
That's-
Drake.
I will tell you, that's going to take hours to skin a Drake and take everything. You can start choosing.
I don't want to skin him. I want the whole thing. I'm going to bring him back to life. He's going to be a Frankenstein.
You want to chain the body to Drigger to pull it, is what you're saying.
It won't hurt him.
It won't hurt him, it'll slow him down greatly, though. You're pulling the body of a dead Drake to the northern side of the wall. You can see guards are starting to get onto you as you kind of pass this side of the wall, and you're starting to move in. I want you to make a stealth check with disadvantage to see if you can get away from the guards. They're just gonna have a flat roll of a d20 and see if you can beat that. Jeez, it's a 5. Okay. Just don't roll a nat 1, and you should be safe in the forest.
That's 3 18s in a row.
You gotta roll one more time.
Oh, how
It's
about that?
disadvantage, because Drigger is massive. Alright, you get into the forest.
3 18s in a row. Holy cow! Wait a minute.
You are into the forest. Congrats. With the body of a Drake is rotting.
Sorry,
corpse.
We'll come
Dude,
back.
that's a 1 in
Frankenstein.
8,000 chance to roll 3 18s in a row.
History's been made, boys. And I have a Drake.
Oh my god. Okay.
You have the body of a Drake.
So
Shut up.
that happened. You're now
going
alive
on with
again.
Ventnor?
Congrats, Sagron. You're alive again. Ventnor, what are you doing right now?
No, giant chicken.
I'll take whatever I found, and I'm gonna move away from the ruckus.
You got a couple of, I guess, chicken guts from the cockatrice and scales off of it, and you're moving away from the ruckus. So what does that mean? Where are you going?
Just away from the zoo, and I'll go back to them.
Okay. You walk back in,
I got more chicken parts.
and you see that you see
Ah.
Sagron is fully human again.
Oh man.
What's up, man? Why you got chicken guts?
I was trying to help.
Okay.
But I mean, it looks like things are fine now. So
The woman behind the desk looks at you guys and she says, "Well, so how do you know Joestar? What do you do with him? Do you work for him? If so, I better watch my stuff a little closer." Ha ha.
No, I don't work with him, but I am working. I don't work for him, but we are mutual acquaintances, helping each other out.
I see. Well, good luck on you trying to get that done. I ask what are all you guys' names?
I'm Rio.
I am Stone Man, who is also formerly known as Giant Chicken Rider.
I see. Let's go back to the one who just said his name, Rio.
Yo.
Rio. May I ask,
They just
No.
gonna gloss over my
Remember-
new title.
fighting and killing a Drake?
Oh no. Oh no, we gotta get out of here.
Oh no, Miss, don't worry.
I
I
raised
mean
my
no
hand.
harm. I'm just going to tell you. I'm helpful to friends of Joestar, so I'll give you that. I'm not going to hurt you. I'll be nice to you lot. Uh,
I lower my
but
hand.
do you remember fighting a drake? We heard stories. You got blasted in the face with electricity by one of our men, and passed out almost immediately at the beginning of the fight.
That's not how I remember it.
I forgot about that.
But
I start
I'd save
cracking up.
you.
We do
That's-
have on record that one of our men returned from that fight alive, saying you all refused to help him. You made fun of him to his face, told him that the elves were trash, weaklings, and should grow a spine.
I don't remember this.
And he left and came to us and told us this.
I think he was just mad that we beat the dragon.
He was
And
not.
he
He was
didn't.
quite sad that he quote said, "The one that was an idiot with a dragon killed my best friend."
Oh.
Yeah, that's not how I remember it.
I don't know what that part meant. As possibly this one is an idiot, but he does not have a dragon, so I don't understand that part. Though I will say, the reward of that was very important to us elves, as that was going to either be a lot of money, or it was going to be a pardon for one of our great elders who is on trial for speaking heresy against Tiamat. And we were going
I
to
need
use
a
that
button
to
right
let him
here,
live.
and I need to say,
Okay.
do you want to know what happened when we try to claim our reward? Did that part get to you?
That did not come back to us.
Well, we went to go claim our reward, and guess who was there? Who tried to kill us?
I just know the orders and the reward was given by Seto Kaiba.
Yes, he tried to kill us. We did not get the whole reward either.
Okay. What do you know?
So I'm
Seto
sure if your
Kaiba?
people went there, they probably wouldn't be here.
I guess you make a good point there, but still, the insults were not appreciated. I am taking this much more, I guess, lightly than the others of my kind, as you are a friend of Joestar amongst you. So I will let this slide for now. Take this as a warning. You may need to do work if you want the elves to help you in the future. They are not malicious or murderers. They just require usually a favor for a favor. Anyways, that's all I have to say on the subject. You lot should get some rest. It's late in the evening anyways, so.
Sounds like a plan.
Unless you do want to take a look at some of my more curious stock here.
I don't know. I'm feeling extremely tired right now.
Alright. I would suggest staying at the inn in the human district just to make sure to avoid any kind of, I guess, subordination from the elves here and our inns.
Sounds good.
Sounds like
Right.
a plan.
Okay, hold on. I missed that. I was talking to Blake.
She's recommended that you sleep at an inn in the human district, not in the elf district, just to keep from having any kind of fights or people. You'll have a better chance of finding a place to sleep there than here in the elven district.
Okay.
Let's make our way over.
Alright. So you guys head to the human district, where you do find yourself a local inn. You open
So I
up...
gonna pay the lady?
What'd you say?
Did we pay the lady?
Oh, she took money off of Sagron.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys head over to the human district. And there you guys find kind of a local little pub area with some kind of rooms up top. They do have a portal kind of room, a port room in the back where you can actually access your port area if you'd like. And the person to actually run this establishment is a small-looking human woman. She looks at you and she says, "Greetings, greetings. It's good to see people. We have very cheap rates here. It's only 15 gold a person for a night."
All right. I'll take it.
All right, great. So she collects the gold, and she says, "And as a compliment, you get a free meal for the evening here. We'll give you a free supper. What would everyone like?"
Perfect. What you got? You got tacos?
We can make these tacos. What do they look like? I've never heard of them.
Corn shell with meat and vegetables.
What's a corn?
It's from Chicago.
Flour.
Flat. Okay. Is it like you take like bread and then you just put
Flat
stuff
piece
in
of bread.
between it? A flat piece of. Oh. I'm sure we could try that. Hey, Rochester out back. You got some flat bread? And you hear this guy just kind of scream up front, and he says, "We got some of that pita."
Pita works.
All right, we'll work with the pita bread. And she says, "So, what else is this taco made of? Is it is it cold like a sandwich or?"
Like hot meat on it.
Put hot. So it's just hot meat and pita bread.
Now and cheese and lettuce and tomato.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll get that out right to you, ma'am. All right, Rochester, you hear back that? And he just screams like, "Yeah, I'll try my best. We're working on a little bit of cheese. We don't got much." And so you just hear her struggling in the back. And she looks at the rest of you guys. She says, "All right, what food do you guys want?"
Y'all got waffles?
Oh, we got waffles. Yes.
I'll take 3.
All right, we
Extra
got
syrup.
waffles. I'm sorry. There's some shortages. We don't have much syrup.
What the hell?
I'm so sorry. The
What about
elves.
blueberry?
The elves are the ones who make syrup, and they keep their guarded secret. It's a little expensive. Blueberry. We do have blueberries. We can add that in there. Do you want blueberries in your taco, miss? Is that something that's allowed?
Yes, she does. She does.
On a side.
Okay. We'll get a side of blueberries. All right. Animal guy, you got this weird dinosaur we got out back now. What would you like?
I thought I'm still in the woods.
Oh shoot, yeah, you're in the woods. I forgot. We'll cut to you.
Get no
in a
dinner.
second. We'll have fun with you. You guys, four-armed guy. You there? Yeah. What would you like? I've never seen someone like you before.
Got any sliders or crayons?
Oh yeah, we got. Did you say crayons? What? I mean, we get some for these color menus that we give to children, and she hands you like it has like the little like connect the dots game on there, and then it's like a tic-tac-toe sheet. And there's like a set of 2 crayons. It's just red and blue, and that's it.
How much you want for the crayons?
They just kind of come with the menu for free.
Awesome, I'll take 1 menu.
Okay. She hands you the pack of crayons. And she looks at Vetner and she says, "All right, you and Mr. Bird guy. What do you want?"
Yeah, bacon and eggs, some seed for the bird, please.
All right, we'll get that all underway. We'll be out in a little while. You guys have fun talking. And she heads back into the
Wait.
kitchen. Oh, yeah?
You have coffee?
Yeah, we carry some coffee here. We make sure it's here daily.
Can I have a pot of coffee?
Sure, yeah, I'll get you a pot of coffee. Do you make your own roast? Do you need beans? We sell beans here.
Let's see. How much do I got left?
You guys have orange juice?
Yeah, I'll take a little bit more coffee beans.
Orange juice is a little exotic. It's a little harder to come by. But, I mean, if you pay a gold, we'll be willing to give you a glass. It's usually kind of on par with some of our mimosas. We only serve it with that usually.
1 orange juice for everybody.
All right.
And I throw 6 gold at her.
She's okay. All right. She goes back and then she comes back with some orange juice glasses and waters for everyone else.
I said about my coffee.
Oh, I'm sorry. And she runs back and she brings back the coffee.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm sorry. I'm a little stressed out. I got like 3 tables I'm watching and running the upstairs. It's a little much. I'm sorry. And she just goes back to kind of her area, and she looks like she's got like 15 different receipts that she's kind of right on hand, and she can't keep them track.
I want to give her a good tip at the end.
Okay. She starts bringing out you guys' food. You have the tacos with blueberries on the side. The cheese is actually cottage cheese, so it's a little bit weird. For for the waffles, they
Scrape
do
off
have
the
the blueberries
cheese.
in them, but no syrup. The sliders are lacking in regular cheese. They just have cottage cheese on that as well. And the meat is actually ham. It's not actually burger. And lastly, the eggs. They're a little overdone. They're a little crispy on the side, a little too much, but they're edible. And she walks off to leave you guys at your table for a little while. And she takes a moment to breathe as everyone at the restaurant has kind of calmed down and she starts reading a book.
I think I'm gonna take my crayons and go to bed.
So you'll eat your crayons.
Just take his
and
crayons to his.
you take your crayons to your room by yourself. And
Are you
just
coloring
sit
on
in
the
corner
walls
eating.
too?
No, I'm gonna eat them.
Seems good.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
You eat your crayons. Congratulations.
I say, hey, what happened to Elijah? I don't see him.
You're not
Oh,
more
probably didn't
stupid
eat his
than me.
crayons.
There was a bit of an incident.
Yeah?
I think he's indisposed of right now.
I'm gonna say you guys can share what information you want here, and then I want us all to cut over to Elijah, so you just hear what's going on to him out in the woods, because I got something fun planned for him.
Hell yeah.
So I'll say you guys can talk, share information you may have found out today, go to bed, and then we're gonna cut to Dalton, and we'll finish up with Dalton tonight.
Okay.
I'll just generally tell them the events of what happened with the Drake, as far as I saw, at least.
Yeah, you saw him break open the cage and everything.
Didn't even try to stop me. Thank you.
Well,
He was
I
pretty
saw
proud
it
of you.
once. I saw it once. I heard it. But yeah, I think that's about it for me. Anybody else got
I played Limbo while I was in Limbo.
That's cool.
Cool.
Oh, I rode a chicken. At least I think I did.
Yeah.
I say,
Raised
yes, you
crayons.
did. I just pat him on the head.
I take this 10 minutes to awkwardly summon Sunvar.
Okay. Sunvar just appears in the middle of the room and knocks over a couple of tables, and you see the overworked staff girl just starts freaking out. She's like, "Oh no! Oh,
I
not
throw,
again! Not again!
I throw,
not
I
again."
throw a couple of gold coins. I throw like 5 gold coins at her.
She takes it. She's like, "Oh my god! Okay," and she just goes and sits back down at her desk, and she just kind of starts crying a little bit.
It's okay. Gold fixes everything. It's shiny.
That's not always. So, Leonardo's already gone to bed. Anything else anyone wants to share before I cut over to Dalton?
I'm gonna go to bed too.
Okay. Um, that leaves Sagran, Sunvar, and Vetner awake.
Yeah, I'm good to go to bed.
All right. And Sagran, Sunvar.
After I like eat all my waffles and I've got like blueberry all over my face. I like kind of wipe away the blueberries, but not really, and then I go to bed. And
You go to bed.
actually,
and the
I
pillow is now
I order
stained in blue.
an extra 2 waffles for Sunbar and blueberries, and then
Yeah.
I go to bed.
Okay. You're all covered in blue, and your bed is now ruined, covered in blue stains.
Awesome.
And you go to sleep. So we're gonna cut over to Dalton. Elijah is out in the woods. The sun is setting fast. You're by yourself at the moment. You can kind of see in front of you. The tree limbs overhead make it a little bit darker than it would be during like being on a road or something else at this time of day. But it's still visible. It's dim light, but you have low light and dark vision, so you can see fine for the moment. What would you like to do right now? You're hauling the carcass of this dead drake chained to the back of Drigger. You tied your rope around it, and it's being pulled along with you guys.
As of right now, I'll kind of hide it, put some leaves on it. That way, Trigger's not having to pull it. And then I kind of just want to survey the area.
Okay. You survey the area, and you see these little fireflies and other creatures that are glowing, kind of floating in the air around you. Some of them land on your shoulders, some of them land on Drigger, and some of them land on the corpse of the drake, and there's a few more fluttering around in the sky.
Okay.
Something comes up to your face, it touches your nose, and you see for a split second that this is a glowing fairy.
Oh. I'll stick my finger out and like try to motion her to shake it, like shake my hand.
It grabs the tip of your your fingernail because its hand is so small, and it tries shaking it up and down like that.
Awesome.
Yep.
I'll point
It
at
glows a kind of
what?
purplish hue, and the other ones around them are kind of colored other colors, and they look at you.
I point at the drake and I'd ask them if they can bring back to life.
You point at the drake, and as you say that, you can kind of tell they understand what you're saying, and then the fairies sit in shock, and then they kind of go purple. All of them do.
So I act like I don't know like why that's a bad thing. I'm sorry.
The fairies look at you. The one that was kind of close to you looks like they're kind of scared of you now, and they all start trying to fly away as fast as they can.
Oh.
Without their light, the area you're in now is going pitch black. You sit down. I'll say you sit down at kind of a tree trunk, and you look around at your surroundings. You have night vision, so you can kind of see for a little ways away. But to the southeast, you see a misty, light green glow. What would you like to do?
I go to it.
You go to it.
Yes.
The mist starts covering the ground, swirling around you and Drigger. You can kind of see in a regular light again. And you hear something that's kind of like a chattering of bones. And then you hear a laughter that sounds like the gnolls that you ran into a while ago. What would you like to do?
Can I tell if there's a lot of them?
The fog is getting thicker. you hear lots of sounds. You hear
Okay.
this sound too.
I'll try to dodge the sound. I'll walk away from the sound.
All right. You can tell that. Are you wanting to hide like in bushes or something, or where are you wanting to go?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
go hide in a bush like 200 feet away.
You run off in the bush. Drigger there with you, or what?
Yeah. It has to be a big bush, but
It's a
yeah.
big bush. You try to find a big enough bush to hide Drigger in. I'll say you're able to at least stuff him in here, and because you're prepared, you're at least hiding for now. You can see marching through the trees in lines of 4 are these gnolls. They all look to be having kind of parts of their skin and bones exposed. Small sectors of skeletons are walking along with them. And as they walk and this mist curls over the forest, you can see the trees are kind of losing their luster and dying. And you can see as it marches forward, you're pretty far away, so you're safe where you're at. You see the white dragonkin Seto Kaiba on the back of the white dragon that took out Korgas. There's the undead drake to his right. Not the one that you saw like die, but the one that you guys killed earlier. And you can see the monk, Jasper Jackson.
Sorry, but
Yeah!
I'm sorry.
You see Jasper Jackson, and they're all approaching the city at this very moment.
Seto Kaiba wearing metal.
He is far away. You are by yourself. That's an army of undead. You want to go through with this? I'll let you.
I'll pass. You make a good point.
Okay. The undead yetis, bears, and such are at his rear guard, and he just walks forward. And you see they're approaching the city, and that's where we're going to enter session.
That's okay. That's fine. If I rode a cockatrice, I can ride Seto Kaiba.
What you said.
Okay. For this session, you guys went through some fun RP stuff, so I'm going to be nice and give everyone 500 EXP.
Oh boy.
Can I
You
claim the
guys
title
made it in-
Chicken Rider?
You can
Hawk Rider?
choose one of those two. Yes, you can use either of those two. One that both Dalton said or Chicken Rider.
I don't like the one Dalton said.
I do.
You can put
I
that
mean,
at the
not
start
like
of
that.
your title. You can introduce yourself as that, and people will react however they want.
Oh
And
no.
the giant Chicken Rider.
That's horrible.
Also, side Cock Rider.
Jeez, I don't like
Massive Cock Rider,
that.
actually.
No.
So that'll be where we'll wrap up for tonight. Any questions about anything? Anything else? I know this next month we need to plan out
Professional
probably
cock
what
rider.
we're playing. I'll say this next week. I don't know if we plan on playing on Tuesday. If we do, then we can play. If not, then we will have to skip a week because I will be on a plane on Thursday.
That's not an excuse to skip D&D.
I'm sorry. I won't have any way to control anything. And then I'll be gone from June 6th through the 12th because I'll be in Arizona, Utah, and Colorado on a road trip there with my girlfriend's family. So that week we will skip. But as soon as possible, everyone let me know your schedules for this next month. Dalton, let me know your schedule, Madeline. I think we're still planning on an in-person session in July.
Yes.
I think we were settling on the 3rd, July the 3rd right now. If that still works, let me know, and then we will make that official, because right now it's working for me. So that's what it's looking like right now.
Alright.
So
Well, good night, yo.
that is it for
Good night.
now. So,
Nighty night.
you guys Have a good night.
Spencer,
Yep.
Yes.
Good night.
Yes, Dalton.
can you hang on for a sec?
Yes.
I guess.
See ya.
Yeah.
Regarding the Drake, what can I do with its body?
That's a good question. Like
I'm
you're wanting,
determined.
you're just wanting like options of things you could do.
Like, specifically bring it back to life.
If you wanted to bring it back to life, an option is to find a raise undead scroll that is strong enough to reanimate him. And raise undead lasts as long as the creature does not like collapse again in combat. And once it collapses again in combat, it's dead forever at that point. But as if you can find an animate dead or raise dead scroll, which there are ways to find that in this city, I just have not told you how to, and you guys haven't really looked around for that specifically, then you can find it. That is a way. Now,
Thank
you are
you,
outside the city. You committed a crime in open. You're probably a wanted man right now. Just gotta throw those facts out there. Run with that.
Hey, hold me. Want to get me a raise undead spell?
We'll see. We'll see how wanted I am as well.
Holden, you're not wanted at all. You did nothing wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. No, everyone else is safe. It's just Elijah. Elijah was the only one to break the Drake out and risk everyone's lives, and then the Black Dragon flew in and gutted it. So, yeah. That's that. Yeah. Any other questions or anything you got?
No, that's basically it. Thanks for the answer.
You're welcome. But that's an option for raising it. Other things, maybe you could probably take the skin off of it or other things if you feel like you need to, and sell that for a hefty amount of gold, and upgrade your stuff. The Drake is an elemental type creature in a way, because it's lightning. You could add lightning resistance with the scales to your armor, so then you could resist a little bit more of like electric based attacks if you wanted to. There's stuff like that. Getting creative with it. That's just me getting creative with it right now. So
As good as that sounds, I'd rather ride him.
Okay. You could try and figure out how to make an undead Drake.
And if he flies away this time, I'm gonna kill him. So
I'll let you know. Raise dead, animate dead. That spell makes it a slave to the master's will. They don't have free thought. They don't have souls, so they don't have any free will. So they do whatever you say whenever you want.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's how the spell works. Yep. I think if you get attacked and go unconscious, the spell ends. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll need to double check, but that's what I remember.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
You are very welcome. You got any questions, Holden?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go off to bed. Actually, I'm not gonna go off to bed. I gotta wait for Jordan to get here.
That's fun.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see y'all later.
See ya.
Goodbye.